This building, where Bethel AME Church is now located, was one of Dr. King's last public appearances before he was assassinated. One of the church members, Andrew John McCrae, around 18 years old at the time, met Dr. King in South Carolina before he delivered his speech at the church.
He came to my school to speak to the general public, Tomlinson High School in Kings Creek, and he was staying on my street in a boarding house. And that Saturday morning when I was delivering paper, he was out on the porch, and he called me and said, "Can I buy a newspaper from you?" And I said, "Yes, sir, Mr. K." He asked me, "Are you coming to hear me speak tomorrow?" I said, "Yes, sir, Mr. K." And he said, "Okay, I'll see you later." I said, "Okay, bye, Mr. K."
The church takes pride in knowing Dr. King once preached there. They have pictures of him on the side of the church and a lot more in the back office of the church. However, the church is falling on hard times since the pandemic. The congregation now consists of only about 25 people. The building is in need of repair, and the church needs to raise a lot of money. Marie Lagan is a member of Bethel and is studying to become a local deaconess.
A little discouraged because while we was in the pandemic, the church was closed. So upon coming back, we're struggling, trying to get people back and trying to raise funds. You know, tithes are low, the fellowship is low, and we're working towards, since the pandemic, to try to build it up.
The whole church is in need of repair. They don't have enough money to fix damage done to the building, buy better sound equipment, and improve the ventilation. They don't even have enough money for Bibles and hymnals. But despite their hard times, the people of Bethel AME Church are keeping the faith alive. They're working hard while praising God every week and making outsiders feel like they have a home.
For you. Hallelujah. Your past is going to become your testimony. Hallelujah. Let's begin to worship God.
Helping him through the process is transitional pastor Reverend Sidney Williams.
So there's several roofing issues, so we get leakage throughout the building. So that has to be addressed most immediately. And then the drainage system around the sort of lower level of the sanctuary, water kind of seeps in through the lower level. And then within the structure of the church, the heating system needs to be addressed, and the cooling system.
To fix these issues, Bethel is working to raise money, but they have a long way to go.
We have an opportunity to pay off that debt for $143,000. So that does not include the payments we have to make this year. So right now, the money we've collected is using just for our current survival, just paying the basic utilities and trying to maintain the basic operations. Snow removal is so expensive.
In addition to paying off the debt, the church has lost important tech equipment.
Yes, the place was robbed. They took the security cameras, they took the TVs. We had food in closets downstairs. They took that.
The church was going to get help from the state to try and preserve this building as a historic landmark while also getting state funds, but then a problem occurred.
The decision was made that no place of worship can access state funds for any purpose under the state constitution. The Catholic Church and many other mainline Protestant churches have fought that. I pray that there's a revisitation of that interpretation of the Constitution.
The church has a $100 a ticket fundraiser scheduled for April.
I think this is a place where people can experience transformation, where they may come thinking they're helping others, but this is a place where they get the help they need as they're helping others.
The members of the church are optimistic that they can overcome their challenges. For Andrew John McCrae, his faith is fortified by his run-in with Dr. King.
Oh, I feel great, man, because I know what he was standing for and I know what he was doing, and it just standing on the outside, knowing that he was in this building, it just made me feel, wonderful inside.
For Montclair News Lab, I'm Kyle Goldware.